Ukraine needs significantly more F-16 fighter jets to use them during offensive operations, military expert Sergei Grabsky said on the Fabrika Novostey program. The expert noted that all F-16 fighters received by Ukraine have been deployed. They're working. How effectively? Take a look at the maps of Russian missile strikes and you'll be surprised at how stubbornly similar these targets are. These are Vasylkiv, Bila Tserkva, Starokostiantyniv, Kolomyia, Lutsk. I'm not afraid to name them. Everyone knows the names of these airfields, Grabsky noted. He added that the Russian invaders are particularly attacking Starokostiantyniv because it is the backbone of Ukraine's airfield network. The expert noted that data on the number of aircraft in Ukraine is seriously concealed. In his opinion, if we know the capabilities of individual airfields, we can roughly estimate how many aircraft can be deployed at each airfield. If the enemy doesn't know this, they'll launch strikes at random. Sometimes, in a dark, humorous tone, we ask, why don't we shoot down the missiles heading for Starokostiantyniv? Why shoot them down? They're flying into empty space because there's nothing there anyway. Let them fly. Why use missiles against them? Grabsky emphasized. He emphasized that Ukraine uses F-16 fighters quite effectively, as a significant number of enemy air targets are shot down thanks to these aircraft. At the same time, he believes that the most important thing in any war is the people, the pilots. And Ukraine's task is to properly train these pilots not to quickly lose these aircraft in combat. Artificial intelligence has determined that Ukraine needs 60 to 80 Western model aircraft to conduct successful defensive operations, and for offensive operations somewhere around 150, but I estimate 300. Taking into account replacements, repairs, and the need to rotate units because pilots need rest, Grabsky said. As media reported, Ukraine is actively deploying F-16 fighter jets to counter Russian combined missile and drone attacks. Our country has already received these aircraft from a number of countries, including Denmark and the Netherlands. This month, Ukraine is expected to receive additional F-16 fighter jets from Belgium. Previously, it was announced that Belgium would donate 2 fighter jets, which could be used as spare parts for Ukraine's existing aircraft. We promised to become Ukraine's largest supplier of F-16s. Of course, we will keep our word. 2 F-16s will be delivered for spare parts this year. 2 aircraft will be delivered next year, Belgian Prime Minister Bart de Wever assured at the time.
The United Nations Security Council held an emergency meeting Monday after Russian fighter jets violated Estonia's airspace. This series of recent incidents further underscore the already high tensions that endanger European security as the war continues to rage in Ukraine. According to Associated Press, Miroslav Jenka, Assistant Secretary General for Europe, Central Asia, and Americas, said at the UN Security Council meeting. Estonia reported on September 19 that 3 MiG-31 Russian fighter jets entered and stayed in its airspace above the Gulf of Finland for 12 minutes.
Mr. President, in a letter dated 20 September 2025, addressed to the President of the Security Council, the permanent representative of Estonia to the United Nations informed that on 19 September, 3 Russian MiG-31 fighters entered up to 10 kilometers inside Estonia's airspace for 12 minutes in violation of Estonian airspace. According to the Estonian Ministry of Defense, the incursion took place between 9:58 a.m. and 10:11 a.m. in the area of Vaindlo, a small island located in the Gulf of Finland in the Baltic Sea. According to the ministry, the jets entered the Estonian airspace without permission and had their transponders switched off, and did not have flight plans potentially endangering other aircraft. According to Estonian and Italian officials, Italian F-35 fighters attached to NATO's air defense support mission in the Baltic states were reportedly activated to intercept the Russian jets and warn them off. Sweden, as part of its national response and in coordination with NATO, along with Finland, also reportedly scrambled a rapid reaction aircraft. Estonia stated that this latest incident follows 4 violations of its airspace by Russia this year, and it has requested consultations with NATO allies under Article 4 of the Washington Treaty. The meeting of the NATO North Atlantic Council has been reportedly scheduled to take place tomorrow, 23 September. This series of recent incidents further underscored the already high tensions that endanger European security as the war continues to rage in Ukraine. Violations of sovereign countries' airspace are unacceptable. We again urge all concerned to act responsibly, to use all available channels, and to take immediate steps to de-escalate tensions and prevent further risks to regional security.
А между тем факты свидетельствуют о том, что 19 сентября 3 российских истребителя МиГ-31 осуществили плановый перелет из Карелии на аэродром, расположенный в Калининградской области, который выполнялся строго в соответствии с международными правилами использования воздушного пространства. Российские воздушные суда не отклонялись от согласованного маршрута и не пересекали воздушное пространство Эстонии. Их траектория проходила над нейтральными водами Балтийского моря, на удалении более 3 километров от острова Вайндла. Нашим соседям теперь померещилось, что по вине России произошло нарушение воздушного пространства Эстонии. Доказательств, как всегда, нет, кроме русофобской истерики и Сталина, который нам сегодня в красках продемонстрирует эстонский коллега. А между тем факты свидетельствуют о том, что мы весьма серьезно относимся к обвинениям в адрес наших вооруженных сил. Всегда стремимся получить факты, которые позволили бы понять, что же в итоге произошло. Поэтому, стремясь разобраться в ситуации, мы незамедлительно предложили польской стороне провести двусторонние консультации. Однако какой-то адекватной реакции на эту инициативу со стороны Варшавы так и не последовало. Это свидетельствует лишь об одном. Правда ни Варшаве, ни Брюсселю не нужна. Им нужен лишь повод для нового витка русофобской кампании. Только на прошлой неделе мы вынуждены были выслушивать в этом зале голословные утверждения о залете в воздушное пространство Польши якобы российских беспилотников. Ни одного подтвержденного доказательства того, что эти дроны имели российское происхождение, до сих пор не представлено. Показательно и то, что всего через несколько дней стало известно, инцидент с повреждением крыши жилого дома в Люблинском воеводстве, ставший ключевым элементом этой антироссийской кампании, на деле оказался следствием ошибочного сброса ракет из польского истребителя.